But we wanted to make a piece that talked about how it's not just Indigenous people who are affected by the residential school system, but all of Canada. Like, really, it's a system that has existed for most of the country's history. And so we started talking about it about 4 years ago, and we started doing workshops about 2 years ago, like creating the work, and here we are premiering it this year.
And I think what's really interesting too is this process and the piece is about the conversation that we're having now. It's not necessarily history lessons, so to speak, but it's about the conversations that Canada is having right now about the residential school system.
My mom was in 2 residential schools, in Spanish Ontario and then in St. Mary's. My history is complicated because my father was my mother's math teacher in her residential school. He was an immigrant from Ireland who came here and got work in the residential school. And that informs Bering in another way because he also brought a camera and he took photographs of the school, the nuns, the students, all the events, the hockey teams. And so we're using some of his photographs in the projections in Bering.
I'm Mi'kmaq, I'm African, and I have settler heritage. And what I love about this process is we're saying that this system has affected everyone. And as somebody who has all of these different backgrounds, I feel comfortable sort of taking on these roles, even if I myself haven't experienced them. I think that if we can start these conversations through the arts and we can start these conversations beside people that are willing to be allies, these conversations will trickle out into the larger community and we will like slowly affect change.